Oh, welcome to a new map, a new frontier. Well, I've started this. It's a map similar to No Man's Land, I suppose, where you get a couple of fields, but not really a lot of fields, and then you start your own thing type of thing. So um, I've gotten the equipment, I've set up a few little things here and there, and we're ready to go. So suppose what we need to do first is get into our combine. Whoops. And have a look at our fields that we need to harvest. Actually, let's go this way. So we're going to go and harvest these fields, and hopefully we have something with straw in it, because we are going to need feed for our cattle. So let's get this going. So we'll go with the bomb. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's unfold, I suppose. That makes sense. So it restarted, and let's go. So we have wheat. So hopefully it's set up. No. Let's get the straw. After all, we are going to need the straw. We do have our cattle pen over there, and we have a factory over there. It looks like these fields are very close to each other. Now I am going to need to get some grass going, obviously. So we are going to need to create some fields. Boom. Okay. Maybe I should have just picked up the cutter and not having to drag it through a field that is full of mud. So that wasn't very bright on my behalf. I was going to say it looks like there's a huge difference, but it isn't. It's all spot on, as they say. Now, I just wanted to do a different map. Am I still going to continue the original map? The survival series, obviously I will. I'm not quite sure on the other one. Even though I do really enjoy the map, I may still continue it just to do something different type of thing. So, yeah. Go back here. Why didn't it automatically just do the right thing? Obviously, we're not talking massive fields, but obviously we're going to have to redo our fields and get the fields to be massive as we go along. So we'll see what happens, eh? We'll definitely see what happens. Okay. Now, I don't have a truck. I went for a trailer scenario this time. So, yeah. Now, I don't like the way these fields are set up, where you have one field right next to the other. But we'll deal with it. We may end up actually putting these two fields into one field. And that way, we don't have to run over the fields as we go along. So we'll take care of that as we go along. I will, well, let me show you the map. There's not a lot to it, really. That's the map. Now, this map comes in 3 versions from memory. One has to do with forestry, and the other one I'm not quite sure, to be really honest, what the difference between the other two are, but they are different. So I think one has a lot to do with cattle, but don't quote me on that. I didn't really look into it to, you know, to be able to say, hey, that's exactly how it is. But I think that's how it is. One to do with cattle and all that, and one is more catered towards your normal farming, if that makes sense. Now I went with the normal one, and then I got my own buildings put in. Now I could have started from scratch. It would have been nice if Dagrin would have done his survival series on this map, but he didn't. So this is why I didn't start from scratch. We still got lots of different challenges to go through. So it's not just going to be automatically, you know, successful from day dot. Now, we do have some machinery, as you would in any other map that you would play. I don't think there is a problem there. Any other map that we would play would start up with some machinery. Some would give you some cattle. Now, I did put a very large pen cattle enclosure there. And we don't have anywhere near the amount that the cattle. So we have about 35, 42 different cattle, but most of them are just babies. Or calves, as they say, not babies. Yeah, so I wanted to sort of have a bit of a start where it's not really just a boring scenario where, you know, you start from scratch. Then it takes forever to get anywhere. The house that you see there is not the house that you start up with, but that's okay. Again, it's not an issue at all. I added that house. Now there is far more luxurious houses that I could have added, but I wanted something that kind of resembles a country look without living in a trailer. I think it's with what the map originally comes with. Nothing wrong with that, obviously, but I thought, you know, we kind of, I didn't really want to live in a trailer type of thing. Is that, oh, I thought that tree was floating. So I thought, you know what, let's just put a house. And I think that's the sort of like the cheapest house that you can get in game. We'll raise our cutter up. The last thing we want to do is fill our header with mud. Okay, and we got one more pass after this one, by the looks of it, and then we'll be done. And I'm surprised that we didn't even get to fill this combine, which is not a massive combine. I wanted to start with the Massey Ferguson combine, purely because I started with the Massey Ferguson tractor. So I started with the 9S. Why? Really, I don't really know, to be really honest. It kind of was the cheapest out of the large, the second cheapest, I think, out of the large tractors. I thought, you know what, that's probably the best way to do it. Just start with that. So that's probably as close to the reason as I could give you why I started with that particular tractor. Yes, it is. It is a fairly powerful tractor. You've got quite a lot, I think about 400 horsepower or something like that. And when we get to the end, I'll show you what I am talking about. Now, that factory is a flour factory, but it's a modded flour factory. I haven't really looked into it that much, so I can't really say to you, does this, does that. But from what I saw, it actually gives you more than just flour, if that makes sense. I think it gives you pig feed as a byproduct. I think that's probably the right expression, and hence why I decided to go with that. Now, that's it. Let's just go and put the grain in there. and then we'll get the factory going. That's strange, I didn't buy any brown cows, so how do I have brown cows? Oh, I can't go that way. It looked for a second that I could have gone that way. I only bought buffalo. So that's my barley. Oh, I was gonna say, why doesn't it even so I need wood chips and flour. Okay. Barley flour. Oh, I need to put diesel. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's diesel and that's the output. Okay. Barley, barley, barley. Where's the wheat? Canola. Wow, that's got a lot of stuff in there. I wonder why wheat is... oh, I need to bring water. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, come on, get back to it. Wheat flour. Activate storing, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so why? Okay, deactivate because I don't have diesel. Activate because I can get water. So what's the difference? The cycle is the same. I don't really know. To be honest, I don't really know what the difference is. But there is a difference. Okay, let's get the worker to do this while I show you what I've... Okay, so that's our tractor. So you got this little Massey, a modded tractor. This is the other Massey that we own, Massey Ferguson. We got our grass and TMR mixer. Got a trailer, a spreader, a seed and fertilizer. I've got my silo over here, and we got this little Zetor tractor and a seeder, I believe, yeah, and our trailer and our work shop and diesel. Did I miss anything? Oh, our plow. So that's pretty much the size of it. And this is the pad that I built. Obviously not complete yet. And I've tried to build a ramp over here. I haven't completed it yet. I'm not quite sure if it's complete, to be honest, actually. So we'll go and have a look. Okay, so this is it. Okay, I need to get rid of these trees still. Do I have a... Yeah, I do. I'm trying to see if Lumberjack actually works. Okay. Does it cut the tree down? Okay, so it does cut it. And I can get rid of the stump, which is good enough. I'll cut this tree down. And we'll clear the stump. After all, eventually this is going to be the way out type of thing. So we got a couple of trees, but that's okay, not a problem. I'll actually... It's one thing that I wanted to try. Where are you? Oh no, I'm looking in the wrong thing. I'm like, where are you? Well, Be nice if I was looking in the right thing in the first place. Okay, this is the one. Yep. Okay, so where to put it? Over here? Flattening failed. Okay, so maybe over there then is not such a great idea. Okay. Now, let me put super strength on so I can carry the trees there. And we'll see what happens, eh? Maybe I should have put super strength on, hey? Okay, so we've moved on to the next month. Okay, let's get into it. Now, the worker kind of left me in a little bit of a lurch, so it's left me a couple of... looks like it's a bit crooked, but that's fine. That's not an issue. We'll deal with it as need be. So, what do we have? About probably close to 5,000 liters of canola. We're in the morning in September, so... yeah, so let's have a look what's going on here. Now, we will have to bale this, obviously. And we will need the bales, obviously, for some TMR mixing. And we need, I'm pretty sure we need straw for manure as well for our for our cows. So we'll get that organized. Okay, we'll put this in the factory as well. I'm not quite sure what we can do with canola, probably oil. Probably oil. That's the only thing that I could probably think that we could do with canola. I mean, in real life, they do a lot more than just oil, but I don't know what else you could do. You know, the fog is alright. How do you see the fog from an internal? Yeah, that's not bad. But yeah, it's not bad. It's fairly realistic. The way the light rays goes through it, it's, you know, fairly realistic. As far as the game is concerned, obviously it adds a different dimension to the game, so that's a good thing. Okay, let's find a place to park you. I mean, I've got to get myself somewhere to park the combine. Maybe another building like that where I can start parking it a different way. Okay, we'll just do that. And we can do that as well. And turn it off. Now that tractor's not going to cut it. This tractor should be a-okay. Let's go baling. And I think this would be the last job that we will do for this episode. Maybe collect the bales. I will need to obviously look into okay, let's have a look. What's the size? Does it tell me? Okay, it doesn't give me an option for sizes. Oh, where am I going? Oh, I'm looking in a open power tools menu, turn on baler, lower, fold, turn off, select camera, active. Okay, it does not give me a option for bale size. So I'm assuming that means that it only comes in one size. Okay. Oh, no, nothing. Which is a bit strange. I honestly would have thought that it would actually give me a option for size. I'm pretty sure that it did say okay, so that's the only thing that kind of changes. I'm pretty sure that when I bought this baler, it did say that it had it had different sizes that it was capable of actually producing. No good to me if you're only producing the small bales, because that would kind of be a bit of a pain. I also downloaded a mod that's supposedly gonna give me a bit of an increase in the width that it picks, which I'm supposed to see somewhere here as well. And is it full? Okay, not quite. It's kind of okay, kind of gave me a bit of a warning. I'm assuming that's what that meant. Okay, well, that's strange. Okay, well, that's really strange. So does that mean that that's going to now ferment? Okay, well, I've never ever had dealt with this side of things, so I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, to be really honest. Does that mean that it's going to ferment? I'm going to have silage instead of, straw. So what is it going to be? Strawlage or something? I don't know. I hope not, because I really do need the straw. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind the silage because you get more money for it, but I am not interested in selling it. So can I still pick? No. Oh, actually, it looks like it. Looks like it, I can. Now let me know if you know what's happening before I find out, I suppose. A few episodes from now, when I'm looking at whatever's going to happen with oh, it looks like I don't have to stop. It kind of does automatically, and then it just does that automatically. It goes from one chamber to another. That's not a bad thing. That is quite a good thing, actually. Let's bale a bit of dirt as well. Okay, now we won't stop this time. See if it actually has a moment where it loses some or leaves some straw behind. No, it does not. Wow, that's a good baler. That is a very good baler. Didn't even realize that it does that. It's one of the reasons why I don't like round bales, is because of you used to have to always stop. But it looks like with this one you don't. Just keep on going. I'm still confused why straw, and it doesn't give me an option. It does not give me an option to turn off the wrapper. So it kind of, I don't know, it kind of leaves me in a bit of a pickle, I suppose. Are they going to stay as straw, or are they going to be turning to silage? Because if they're going to be turning to silage, then I'm going to have to, I'm thinking, I'm going to have to get another baler and just keep this for whatever I want silage in. Okay, we missed that a little bit. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to have 4 bales from this, plus whatever we get from here. Okay, now I am going to take this tractor to this next field. And I want to try something, because I noticed that you can do, you can hire a worker. Now, I'm not quite sure how the worker does. Okay, no. Okay, chillax. Okay, boom. Okay, so, yeah, I didn't think so. But I don't want to do anything until I go back to those bales here. I want to see what it says when you get close to them. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Straw. Okay, so let me just put okay. Super strength. So it still tells me that it's straw, 5,000 liters. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to place you. I don't even know why I bought this. I didn't end up buying the sprayer. But you know what? I may end up buying the sprayer anyway. So let's just leave it here for now. I didn't buy any weights either. So yeah, not the smartest thing. Okay, let's get my wagon over here. Actually, you know what? Before I do anything else, I want to test. This one apparently has the auto load capacity for bales. Now, I'm not quite sure how it works in FS25. Hence why. Okay, so it looks like. Okay, so B. Most likely, by the looks of it, we'll just press B. Now, I did download an app where it says that I could lock. Okay, it told me that I could lock the front unloading assistant off. Okay, I don't need the unloading assistant on yet. Okay, so just as simple as, now I'm not sure if I have to press B every single time, or if it will automatically just recognize that there's bales now and pick them up. Yep, so it automatically recognizes that there's bales and it will pick them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this particular implement over here. It doesn't pick up those, does it? No, I didn't think so. It's wishful thinking. Too early for that. Okay, so you can stay here for now. And let's pick up the rest of the straw here. Okay, I'll keep going with this. I don't think you want to see me bale another field. I've already done that. So, you know, let me know what you think of this new map. Are you enjoying it? Is it something that I should continue or go back to the Hutan Pantai? I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong. And continue that series. So, you know, I look forward to reading your comments, and I'll be curious to see what you think as far as the maps are concerned. I just thought, you know, since everyone's doing that map, maybe it would be good to do something different, even though I obviously have not completed the map that I started, and that's the original map of FS25. But if you want me to continue it, let me know, and I'll obviously keep going. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. God bless you and your family, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.